All right. What were your plans when you left high school?
After high school, I was planning to go to college. I was going to be a physics high school teacher, and then I switched to being an earth science teacher, and then finally landed on being a special education teacher.
Nice. Is that what you're doing now?
Currently, I'm in school administration. I did 2 years as being a special ed teacher and 3 years in general ed, and then I transferred over into school administration.
Okay. Tell us about your elevator pitch.
My name is Ciechoski. I'm the owner and operator of Elevatedgrain716. We specialize in custom handmade goods for small businesses, events, weddings, and the people who buy those Buffalo houses that have a 4'3" opening and they need a bench for.
Nice. That's nice to have unusual houses because you can, they can't go to IKEA and fit them in.
Absolutely. We have a lot of them up here too.
Cool. All right. Who is your target customer?
Target customers are age range 20 to 35 based on the analytics that I have. A lot are for weddings and events, as well as people who are either buying a new home or doing renovations.
Okay. How do you price your products?
So I use two different models. I do a wholesale product model based for small businesses. So if I'm working with a small business and say they need some custom branding for a small product, we'll work on a margin. Normally I try to be on the 2x side for wholesale. And if I'm going to do a custom piece, it's billed out hourly on my daily rate, as well as the material cost and then any design fees that we have.
Okay. What's your daily rate? You share
that? Well,
it's okay if you don't.
No, that's fine. Right now, what we're running, just because I am still working as a school administrator, is we're working right around $350 as a daily rate. And that's the daily rate that we want to be out of at the end of the day for all product.
Okay. And what are your key metrics?
As far as key metrics, of course, we're always looking at the price, seeing how many times above materials cost and labor that we're at. Also, return customers, referrals are something that we track a lot of. Much of our business, especially since March, has been through referrals or repeat customers and word of mouth. We had done more markets before, which one metric that we would say is I would count how many cards that I gave out during the day and would see how many I would get back within that week. The cards would always have a tag on it, so it would say, if you contact, please let us know that you found us at the Kegabine Arts and Crafts Show. So we would track that just in an Excel sheet to see if we were getting customers from that market or not.
Well, that's really cool. I've never done anything quite like that. And what's your most effective promotion strategy?
Prior to March, our most effective strategy was I was in a couple small business groups, and so I would work a lot with gyms, the event planners, wedding planners. With everything being shut down now, though, that's kind of changed a little bit. We focused a little bit more online with varying degrees of success. I had mentioned I'd been on Etsy prior. We had dipped back into looking at that. It just didn't really match up with what our margins were at this point. And now we are switching to kind of look at the Facebook side, as that demographic matches up a lot with what our searchability would be for that 20 to 35 range.
I got you. Okay, what is a problem you need to solve for your business?
One problem I'm struggling with right now is whether I should focus on selling on Facebook or working on my own website/web store.
All right. So we're going to do a little research for you and see if we can figure out whether Facebook or your own website is going to be optimal for your products.